repair cycle clock begins when the customer, for this instance, aircraft maintenance, discovers a broken asset. The maintainer removes the part, leaving a hole in the aircraft, which means the aircraft is no longer mission capable. During his performance quality checks, he discovered a broken part, so he must review the technical order to research this level of repair for this asset. It can either be repaired locally on base at a back shop or will be shipped to get repaired. Even if it is repaired by the back shop, the maintainer may still need to order a serviceable asset depending on how long the part will take to get fixed. He discovers the part cannot be repaired locally and will have to be shipped to be repaired. He brings the part information from the technical order to the supply section in aircraft maintenance called DMS. The material managers will do an inquiry to review the repair cycle information, double checking that the part can be repaired on base or needs to be shipped. They are going to look at the NRTS indicator, not repairable this station. Those material managers also use the information to order a serviceable asset to fill the hole in the aircraft. Hopefully the asset is in stock in the warehouse, supply point, or a kit. If not, the asset will be back ordered. Either way, when the issue or back order is processed, since it is XD2 or XF3, this created a DIFM detail record. Basically, this means LRS will provide the customer with a serviceable asset and the customer needs to turn in the asset removed from the aircraft. Think of this situation as a one-for-one swap. Now flash forward to the Flight Service Center. At this section, we manage all the DIFMs on base. As mentioned earlier, each phase is time sensitive. This means it is all urgent. Why is it urgent? One reason is because for each DIFM NSN, there is a limited amount in the supply system. These assets need to be repaired as quickly as possible to fill any mission requirements. The most important tool the FSC uses is the D23. This lists every DIFM detail owed back to the LRS. Some information on that listing is the NSN, QTY, DIFM document number, DIFM location, and very important, the DIFM status. The DIFM manager reviews that listing at least daily and makes phone calls to the customers to obtain status. This brings us to another important piece of the process. Remember, DIFMs can either be repaired at the back shop or be shipped. If the item can be repaired on base, the customer combined with LRS has 45 days to get that asset turned in. If the asset cannot be repaired on base, the asset has only 4 days to be turned in and shipped. These time frames may differ based on your MAGCOM guidance. After the DIFM manager works the D23 listing and obtains the daily status, it is then sent to key leaders for their review. If the allowed time frames have busted, the leaders may need to contact the customer's flight chief. Using the information the DIFM manager collected, the DIFM run can begin. A pickup and delivery driver now know what sections have DIFM assets ready to be picked up and turned in. On the DIFM run, the rep will review the assets being picked up. It is important to make sure all documentation is filled out completely and properly. All assets will have an AFTO Form 350 tag. After reviewing the information, pickup and delivery will sign the customer's accountability log. If you take one piece of information away from this video, it is maintain accountability. Do not sign for parts unless you have reviewed all the paperwork and documentations. After all assets have been picked up on the DIFM run, Fleet Service Center will begin their inspection process. This inspection is not to inspect serviceability but to review the tags and documents, and most importantly, check the part number on the part and make sure it matches the tags. After that inspection, remove the bottom portion of the 350 tag, and now it's time to start the turn-in process. Verify the part number and NSN utilizing WebFLIS or FedLog. After the part has been properly verified, review the DIFM detail information in ESS. Some fields to look at are the NSN, QTY, and document number. Make sure that the information matches your 350 tag. Now it is time to process the turn-in. If the turn-in screen utilized is pre-filled out, please double check that information and then transmit. If the asset was a serviceable turn-in, it will go to stock or kick out a DOR. If it was unserviceable, like that part discussed earlier, a shipment will kick out and it is off to TMO to be shipped and repaired. To recap, scrap, a bad different part is discovered and is removed from the aircraft. A serviceable asset is ordered and fills that void. The part removed from the aircraft is repaired locally and returned to Flight Service Center, or is turned in to Flight Service Center and gets shipped to be repaired. All phases of the process are time sensitive, and maintaining accountability and proper management are key to mission success.